Yeah, reindeer fly. That's the only difference. They're the exact same animal. Reindeer are domesticated and caribou are wild. Caribou is a word that's native to North America, so that's why they're called caribou around Alaska and Canada. Everywhere else, they're just going to be called a wild reindeer. And there are 7 different subspecies, so there's going to be 7 different sizes. Now you guys are here at a pretty cool time because all the little baby reindeer are getting big and brave enough that they'll come up to people. They're not scared of people anymore. They're born between the months March and May, and they're very small when they're born. They only weigh about 10 to 20 pounds, but they can actually double their birth weight in the first 2 months of their life, and that's because reindeer milk is 18% fat.
Wow.
And when they nurse, they can empty their mom's milk sack in less than a minute. So they are little piggies. We had around 45 babies this year, and most of them are out in the far field with their moms, but we do have a few in this pen here. And if they come up to you, you guys can reach down and pet them. You don't want to pet them up on their head because all around those little antlers are very sensitive. And then reindeer don't like being pet right up on top of the back, right along their spine. But you can pet them kind of on the side of their neck or on the side of their belly, and they'll tolerate it. They don't really like being petted at all, but they're okay with that. And you can feed them, just please be careful. Only give them 1 or 2 pellets at a time. They are able to eat that solid food, but just like with any other baby, you don't want to give them a whole bunch of food at once. It still is easy for them to choke, so please just give them 1 or 2 pellets. With the big reindeer, you can give them a big old handful, and that's not a problem. With just the little ones, you want to give them just 1 or 2 at a time. Now, reindeer live between 10 and 15 years, and they're the only members of the deer family where the males, the females, and the babies all grow antlers. They grow them and they shed them once every year. So if it takes less than 1 year, how many months do you guys think it takes them just to grow their antlers?
Probably growing the whole thing, aren't they? I don't know.
No? You guys have any guesses? How many?
2 months. 2 months.
That's pretty close. It takes them 3 months to grow their antlers.
Wow.
Antlers, the fastest growing tissue in the animal kingdom. It can grow between 1 and 8 inches in just 1 day.
Oh my gosh.
Now the size of their antler is going to depend on their diet. It's just purely nutrients. If they're real big piggies, they're going to have real big antlers. And if not, they're going to have little small antlers. This guy was 2 years old when he dropped these antlers. So it really has nothing to do with their age. It's just their diet. Where with elk, whitetail, blacktail, and mule deer, they'll get another point each year. And that's when you can tell their age by their antlers. And then with moose, they're just going to get bigger and broader each year. You can see those 3 racks on the barn are year 1, year 2, and year 3 of the moose's life. They get bigger and broader up until about 10 years old, and they start to regress and go back down. And this looks like Mary over
They
here.
must know you because they're coming in. Cause
A lot of them, they know my tour, and they start
like,
coming up when
oh.
they hear me talking. Oh, there's Rudolph standing up way out
I
there.
see Rudolph.
Looks like he's over there stretching. But that looks like Mary. She's our bottle-fed baby. And so she still can barely fit through these rails. She'll squeeze through and come up on the deck, and because that's where she goes to get her bottle. So don't freak out if she comes up here. But she's getting bigger, so she's been just waiting until someone comes and opens the gate for her.
That is cute.
Now, while the antlers are growing, they have this nice soft velvet on them. Do you guys want to feel how soft this is? You want to feel it?